So, hi dear Cancer, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal you versus all 12 signs reading for all the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for today only. It's a current energy check in, so there is no past, no future, just today, right now, okay? And the rules can be reversed also. I'm sorry about that. I can't do that anything about it because it is what it is, okay? Because it's a mutual energy. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start, my love. I'm going to shuffle the cards, the deck really hard, so that I don't have to shuffle it again. And if any one of you is having any problem with me not shuffling the cards again and again and again, so you stop watching me. What should I say? Because it's not necessary in every reading. Trust me, I'm doing it from almost 10 years now. It's a decade. Okay, let's see. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. The links are given below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. I don't know if I said it again, so don't worry. Cancer, let's see your current energies regarding love and relationship. जा तू थोड़ा घबरा जा, मेरी आदत न आ जा, तू दे दिए आवाज रे मैं आ जाऊंगी. ठीक है, ओके ब्रो, चलो. So we have the Five of Pentacles. You are feeling left out in the cold by something or someone. Maybe you are going through some kind of financial losses in your life, and when we are stressed out in one area of our life, we just suddenly start feeling like everything sucks and everyone sucks, right? So it cannot be. It's not like mandatory that right now your relationship area sucks. It can be something else that is having an impact on this area of your life also. So you are feeling like left out in the cold, misunderstood, misjudged, misinformed. Okay. I'm sorry, honey. I'm a Cancer moon and I'm nowhere feeling like this, so it's definitely not for me. Let's see. My sun, my Taurus sun energy matches a lot with me in my readings. For some people, moon sign. For some people, sun. For me, sun is the best. Okay. Dealing with an Aries, they feel like Seven of Pentacles. They feel like waiting and watching and hoping for something to happen in the situation. They feel like re-evaluating the situation from every possible angle because things are not working out maybe, or things are not going the way they want it to go. So they feel like taking a step back and re-evaluating the situation from every possible angle, understanding all the pros and cons before moving forward or saying anything or doing anything in this direction. Intention is the Five of Swords. This person wants to keep their ego high right now. This person wants to operate from their ego rather than their heart and soul. There's something that that hurts their ego. Something, and I want water. So something happened and it hurt their ego, and right now they are operating from their ego, their mind, you can tell, you can say, and they just don't want to change, or they just don't want to operate from their heart, at least for the time being. Dealing with the Taurus, they feel like Ten of Cups. They feel like you and them have a strong potential to have a really beautiful connection, really beautiful bond. If you guys are already married to each other, this person is feeling very lucky to get married to you. If you guys are not married, this person is feeling like taking this situation to the next level, and or they feel like proposing you for marriage or commitment or long-term partnership, but they see you as a marriage material. They see you as somebody like a family member kind of a thing. Intention here is the Page of Swords. Watch you from a distance. This person just want to watch you from a distance. They want to understand each and everything about you. They want to understand what you are up to, what you're going through. Maybe you are with somebody else, maybe you are single, so they just want to watch you from a distance for some reason. Okay, they just don't want to say anything or do anything. They feel a lot for you, but they want to keep themselves at a safe distance, at least for the time being. If you're dealing with the Gemini, the moon card, Gemini is feeling like hiding their feelings, hiding their truths, hiding their secrets from you. They feel like there are lots of fears and insecurities and whatnot that's going on inside of a Gemini's heart regarding the situation, but they feel like keeping their emotions and thoughts and energies and everything to themselves, because they feel like if they're going to open up or if they're going to be vulnerable in front of you, it's going to be disastrous for some reason. Their intention here is the Ten of Pentacles. So Gemini wants to create something long term, wants to create something stable, something that they can rely on for the rest of their life, kind of a thing with you. Maybe they want to work with you, like they want to create a business kind of a thing with you. Along with that, they are looking for a stable relationship, okay? But again, their feelings and their intentions are not matching at all, and that is creating a lot of tension and a lot of stressful energies around the situation within themselves. Okay. Dealing with another Cancer, they are manifesting something and or they are trying to manipulate the situation. They feel like manifestation is important for the situation to move forward, to have something solid, to have something long term maybe. But I will see the intentions also. That's why I'm keeping feelings and intentions both, because they make me understand the situation on a deeper level. It's my habit to go deeper, but as I'm not clarifying, but there is a energy of manifestation going on towards another Cancer from you, from another Cancer towards you. Their intention is the nine of wands. They just don't want to buzz in. They just don't want to show you any ounce of emotion, feelings, expressing. They just want to keep their emotions and their things and their energies to themselves. And they just want to manifest behind the scenes. Like, okay, I'm manifesting something between you and me, but I'm never going to tell you what I'm doing. But I'm just manifesting. And I'm pretending that I don't give a shit about your presence or your absence. I don't think so. So they might be trying to manipulate you. They feel like manipulating you into thinking something that is not reality. I don't know. So another Cancer is feeling like they should keep their guards up and they should not get hurt again. And maybe that's why they feel like they should manipulate you in some way so that they can get something out of you or out of the situation. I hope not money. Keep yourself safe. If you're dealing with a Leo here, Leo is feeling the wheel of fortune. Leo is feeling the energies are shifting, the emotions are shifting, the feelings are shifting. They are not the same as they used to be, and everything is changing and shifting from what it used to be to a totally different energy. Now, if you guys were madly in love, now Leo might be feeling like, okay, the love is fading away, and or the vice versa. Take it how it resonates with you according to your situation, honey. Their intention here is the Eight of Wands. This person wants to talk to you. They want to have back and forth communication with you, maybe meet you face to face. If you guys are at a distance from each other, they want to reduce the distance between you and them, Cancer. But Leo definitely wants to see you, communicate with you, clear the air with you. They want to have a lot of communication, a lot of back and forth communication with you, so that both of you can come on the same page and understand what's going on and what can happen next. Because this shift or this change is making them uncomfortable, okay, because something is not what it used to be, and I think it's never going to be the same again. So that's bothering them. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they feel like Knight of Wands, lot of passionate kind of energy, on and off, in and out kind of energy, lot of passion, lot of fun, maybe sexual energy exchange. But this person is not feeling like about feeling stable, mature, and grounded in this energy, in this connection between you and them. Yes, there is a lot of passion. Yes, there is a lot of fire. Yes, there is desire to have a physical relationship with you. I'm talking about the current energies and a very strong pull and very strong attraction, but the stability is missing. What they want is Five of Wands. They want to clear the air with you regarding some kind of chaos or drama or conflict or something that keeps on happening between you and them again and again and again. So this person wants to remove this drama and chaos and conflict from the situation between you and them, if there is something going on like that. If this is their internal struggle, if this is their internal drama or chaos or conflict that they are going through, Cancer, then they want to calm down and relax. They want to look very, very confident. They want to look, they got it all sorted, and they can handle the situation in a very mature and grounded way. And if there is something going on between you and them, then they want to remove the drama and the chaos and the conflict out of the situation. Okay, if you're dealing with a Libra here, Cancer, Libra, Ace of Cups, Libra feels like a lot of love towards you, a lot of overwhelming kind of emotions towards you, like a lot of overflowing kind of emotions towards you. They're feeling like they're falling in love with you all over again. If this is a new Libra, new energy that you are dealing with, they're falling in love and they're feeling very good about it. Actually, they are not able to what I can say, handle their emotions. They're overflowing, okay, whether new or past, doesn't matter, old. Intention is the Fool card. This person wants to take the risk of moving forward with you. This person wants to take the leap of faith with you, and they want to enter into this energy of, okay, let's see what is going to happen next. They want to take the risk of moving forward with you so that both of you can enjoy the partnership, enjoy the connection, enjoy the bond. So they want to see where things can go between you and them, Cancer, down the line. Maybe not immediately, but eventually at some point of time, okay? If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they feel like the Empress. They feel like you are really beautiful person inside out, and you got your shit together. You really make them happy. They see you as a marriage material kind of a person, as a very nurturing, grounding, loving, and caring kind of energy, with whom they can settle down and have a good future with. So they see you as a very loving, nurturing, and caring kind of energy, and they feel like you are a marriage material kind of a person. They highly respect you, and highly respect you for your values, your belief, and the way you are handling yourself in your life. Really beautiful energy with a lot of love also. Intention is the Five of Cups. Okay, they want to get out of their regret and or guilt or something that happened between you guys at some point of time. If there's something, if there's not anything that happened between you and them, they might be in this energy of wanting to come out of their regret and or guilt from previous connections or from previous disappointments. Okay, so they might be feeling very good towards you, very loving and nurturing and caring kind of energies towards you, but they might be dealing with something from the previous connections, from the previous bonds, and they just want to get over those things. If it is not related to you, if it is related to you, they want to get over those kind of feelings and thoughts and energies, like the negative ones, so that they can be with you in a proper way, the way they should. Which sign are we on, honey? I keep on forgetting. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio is done. I think I missed something. Okay. Anyways, if you're dealing with the Sagittarius is feeling like moving forward. They're turning their back towards the situation right now, and they're looking forward to have something better or someone better in their future. Although they are moving forward, then they're turning their back towards you in the situation. They're still 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the situation. Although mostly out, but they still feel connected to you somehow energetically. The codes are attached. The intention is the Ten of Swords. They just want to end this painful cycle, end this painful chapter of their life, and they want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because according to them, enough is enough, and they're not able to survive in the situation in this kind of conditions anymore. Okay, they just want to get over the situation, this painful situation, this dramatical ending or separation or whatever happened between you guys, and they just want to be positive and optimistic and in this happy-go-lucky energy again in their life, where they're enjoying their life to the fullest and everything is working out the way it should. So basically they are trying to move on physically, emotionally, and every okay. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, here we have the King of Swords. Capricorn feels like they should not give a shit about this situation, and they should keep their shit together. They should keep themselves detached and cutthroat, and in this energy of, oh my god, I got scared. And in this energy of, I don't care about Cancer's existence. So they are just pissed off, and they feel like they should just cut this situation out of their life. I'm going to be very quick, I have to go somewhere. Intention is they want to have another shot. They want to forgive and forget and move forward. Now coming back together depends on the situation between you and them, but they definitely want to be in this energy of forgiveness between you and them, so that they can move forward with or without you, right? Dealing with an Aquarius, they are feeling like the Star card. They're feeling quite optimistic, positive, and hopeful that everything is going to be fine someday. If not, they feel like healing the situation between you and them and remaining optimistic and positive and open to the idea of sorting it out with you at some point of time, if not immediately, eventually. So they are open and optimistic and positive towards the situation. What they want is the King of Cups. They want a very mature, grounded, loving, nurturing kind of energy between you and them, and a very mature kind of a connection on which both of you can rely, and both of you can have a good kind of stable kind of a connection with down the line. Pisces feels like Pisces sees you as somebody very nurturing, loving, caring, uh, grounded, down to earth, and they feel like both of you can create a really stable, secure, safe, mature, and grounded kind of energies together that can lead to marriage maybe at some point of time. But Pisces really feels like you are very loving, nurturing, and caring kind of energy, and they seriously feel like you guys can have a future together, really beautiful future together. Intention is the Eight of Swords. They just want to stop overthinking. They just want to get out of this mental trap, mental jail that they are in regarding the situation between you and them, and they definitely want to get out of their head, get out of their overthinking, and they want to remain optimistic, positive, and open to the idea of having a really beautiful and loving kind of connection between you and them. Okay, so they see a potential, but their overthinking, their negative thinking is stopping them continuously from moving forward. So they want to get out of their head, and they want to keep their heart open to the idea of having a good bond, good connection between you and them down the line. Let's see the guidance for you guys, Cancer. Ace of Wands. Okay, so you guys have to differentiate between lust and love, attraction, infatuation, lust, and love. Okay, real love is very, very boring. Boring Cancer. It's going to bore you till death. Okay, a lot of people don't understand the difference between love and lust. Okay, so if you're getting attracted towards somebody, if you're getting infatuated towards somebody, if they're making you feel like butterflies in the stomach all the time, anxiety, uncomfortable, that is not love, honey. That is attraction, that is pull, that is strong attraction, in strong infatuation, you can say. But if somebody is making you feel stable, safe, secure, and grounded, and they are helping you to grow in your life inside out, that is real love, right? I'm not saying infatuation cannot lead to love, it can, but understand the difference between lust and love, infatuation and love, and then accordingly take your time, slowly but surely move towards something or someone, because you have this tendency to fall in love with somebody quickly, based on infatuation or attraction only, and then regretting it later on, right? So don't make any kind of choices or decision based on infatuation, attraction, lust, or just this energy of, yeah, I'm attracted to somebody, they are a good person, they look very good, they behave like this. If you have a reason to love somebody, you don't love them, you just like them. Okay, there's a lot of difference between these two things. Anyways, so thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.